Fine. And uh, Chetan, is
Yes,
there
sir.
somebody called Chetan joined newly?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So Chetan, you are new person, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I will do tomorrow, probably I will take a separate class for you to cover the thing. Actually, the class was running before 2 to 3 days. 2 days was already over. So
Okay.
for Chetan, I want to take a class tomorrow. Maybe I will tell you the timings afterwards. So
Okay,
so
sir.
that you can cover up with the current running batch. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
if anybody others also in this batch, if any others also interested to hear to listen the classes once again,
Yes, sir.
they can also come and join tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I will let you inform the timing
Okay.
so that we can revise everything tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
But for today, please cope up with the batch because the batch is already going with some programming, basic programming. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
fine. So we'll start with continuation of the yesterday's class.
Yes, sir.
So select. You need to log in into the server first. Click on this login button. Now give your user ID and password to log in into the SAP. So I'm trying to create a program now.
Yes, sir.
Go to the transaction SE38 to create a program. So did you remember yesterday with what name we have created a program?
Is it uh, M? Is it M?
Yeah, ZM
Is it M? Yeah.
underscore 01 and 02 we have done. So
Yeah.
let us. I will take you into this 01 program. I just want to show because I think Aditya was not there
Yes,
yesterday
sir.
and Chetana also was also new. So just see the program what we have done yesterday. So this is called SAP editor, which you will write the coding. So write is a keyword which will be used to write some literals. Say for example, if you know a C language, in C printf command will be used.
Yes,
In the
sir.
same way, in a ABAP language, in the ABAP language, will you use write. So
Okay.
in a write statement, whatever you give, that will come as output.
Okay.
And 30 means leave 30
Space.
spaces, 30 spaces in the output, and then print Vinods. So it will leave 30 spaces like this,
Okay.
and after that it will print
Vinod.
Vinods. Now the next line is skip 10. Skip 10 means it will skip 10 lines
Okay.
vertically like this.
Yes.
After writing Vinods, it will skip 10 lines, and then it will write SAP ABAP.
Okay.
Okay. So SAP ABAP also it will write in after 30 spaces. Here, that means here if you are mentioning number means it will move those many numbers horizontally.
Okay.
Okay. 30 means it will move horizontally 30 spaces, and then Vinod will be printed. If you are giving skip means it will move vertically. Vertically it will move like that.
Okay.
Okay. Skip 10 means vertically 10 lines it will scroll down, and after that horizontally 30 lines it will move and print SAP bar. Okay. So
Okay.
and the
Okay, sir.
next thing what we learned yesterday is
Why backlash? Backslash?
backslash is a new line character. I want to print Vinod in first line and I want to print SAP above in the second line.
Okay.
So this is how you can put a backslash. Backslash if you give, then it is a meaning that take the next literal into the new line. It's a new line character.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what we have done. So I'll say check activate and color. Color is a keyword to put the background color. After color you can give 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 any of the number in between 1 to 7. If I execute this, see this is the output. It moved 30 spaces. After that Vinod was printing, and horizontally it moved it skipped 10 we have written. No? For skip 10
Yes.
it is moving It's moving 10 spaces, and after that, write as a 30. It's new line character. It went to the new line, and then 30 spaces it left, and writing SAP ABAP. The background color
Background color.
is some green
Green.
color.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, something like that. Okay, so it is very basic fund of your program. So initially, printf command you can compare with the write statement in ABAP language.
Okay, sir.
Next, we have also created one more program yesterday. The next keyword is I'll comment. The next keyword is parameters. So I can declare a parameters like this. Parameter, some name. This can be any name, P1, P2 or something, VAR, XYZ, whatever you want. Parameters is the keyword, and this is a name. You can give any name. Type. I means integer. I stands for integer.
Okay.
Okay. So you can also give type C. C stands for character. Character.
Okay.
So like that, in SAP there are around 7 to 8 data types are there. The data types, the first data type is a character. Second one is integer. Integer is you can specify with I.
Okay.
Next one is N. N means numeric. Okay.
Okay.
And then next one is F. F means floating. Okay. Then we can also give X. X means X string. X string. X string means which can store the hexadecimal values. This
Yes,
is
sir.
the variable can store hexadecimal values. Then you can also give P. P means packed decimal. Packed decimal. P means, so if you want to give restrict the decimal places to 2 places or 3 places, so you can use this packed decimal. And then D stands for date, T stands for time.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the data types yesterday we have seen, and we have also written a small program to add 2 numbers. So this is one small program we have written to add 2 numbers. So user will give the input, and then you need to take those input and you need to add these 2 numbers. So now if you observe here, I have given parameters, some variable name, type I means integer, and another variable P2, type I. So after writing code in your ABAP editor, you need to follow always 3 steps. The first step is save, second is check, third one is active. Okay, then I will execute this. So what it is saying, P1, I can put some input here. This is a input box for P1. This is the input box for the P2. So these 2 are the parameters. So these 2 are parameters. So these 2 are declared with the keyword parameters.
Okay.
So now what I have done, I have declared one variable. So the keyword to declare the variable is the data.
Yes.
Data is the keyword to declare the variable.
Okay.
I have said P3 type I. Again I have declared one more variable with type integer. So after that, what I am doing here in the next step, I am adding P1 plus P2 and putting into the P3. And after that, I am writing in the write statement. I am saying the sum is where is the sum? Total sum. Sum will be available in P3, because we are adding these 2 numbers and putting into the P3. The sum will be available in P3. So I am writing this. Okay. So this is our basic, very basic programming of adding 2 numbers. So whenever we are going to use the parameters keyword, then what it means, you are going to provide a user to give input. So this kind of boxes will come whenever you use a keyword parameters.
Okay.
And data keyword is used to declare variable.
Okay.
Say for example, you need to sum up the inputs you need to put this value into some other variable, right? In that case, you will declare a variable with a data keyword.
Okay, sir.
And then the next thing is, you write it. If you want to print it or print the output, you put it in a write command. Okay. So I'm saying the sum I will write in a single quotes. P3 is the variable, so no need to put it in a single quotes. Okay. Whenever you are writing two different contents in the same write statements, separate it by comma. Separate the two variables by comma. And at the end, observe each and every statement at the end has
Full stop.
full stop. The syntax always ends with full stop. Each and every line has a full stop. Okay, so I'll say some 12 and 23 and I will execute. So the sum is 35. This is the output.
Okay.
So now let us create one more small program. Give the program name and one more thing, those who are not came yesterday, the program name should always start with Z or Y.
Okay.
Z or Y. The program name should always start with Z or Y. If you give something else, say for example I give A something, if the program name is starting with A and I want to create, if I want to create, SAP will ask you the access key. SAP will not allow to create any program with other than Z and Y, starting with Z and Y. So always try to create a program with Z or Y. So now I will say here Z test 3, third program. Now we are going into the third program. So how you will create a program? I am coming from the beginning. Go to the transaction SC38.
Enter.
Press enter. Give the program name here.
Create.
Click on create. Here you give the description what this program will do. Say for example, to print FIRST first n numbers. Okay, so in the type you select the executable program here. There are several kinds of programs are available. You select the executable program in type and click on save. Click on the save button. Click on local object. That means your program is saved as a local program. Click on the local object. So now you are entering into the ABAP editor. This is how you will come to the editor, and once you come to the editor, you can write coding here. You can do coding here.
Okay.
So now, fine. Now we are trying to write a program to print the first n number. That means user will give the input. Say for example, he will give the input 5. Then I want to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the user give the input 7, I want to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to whatever number he gives. It will, my output should start with 1 and end with the input whatever he has given. How to do this? First I want to give a provision for the user to enter some number, right? Which keyword we need to use? Parameters. Okay, so I will use parameters. Give some name, any name, say for example NUM. Type, he will give a number, right? So integer, type integer. So if you give this, what will happen? Save it, check it and activate, execute. See, already a box has came where user can give some input. Okay.
Okay.
So this input is stored in this input will store in the variable num. So now the user input is ready in num.
Okay.
Now I want to print the numbers from 1 to that particular
7.
number.
Okay.
How to do it? Anybody can suggest me? So basically in other languages, if you know, or some other yeah, for loop or do loop. Okay.
While loop,
So
yes sir.
basically, for loop is not supported in ABAP. We have do loop and while loop. Okay. So
Okay sir.
now I'm trying to do this program using a do loop. Okay. So I will say do
Okay sir.
num times
Okay.
and do. Every do has and do.
Okay.
Okay. Do num times means num means the say for example user enter 5 here. Do 5 times.
Okay.
Repeat this 5 times.
Okay.
Okay. It says the user enter 3 here in the num.
Three times.
Then repeat 3
Three
times.
times.
That is the understanding. Okay. Then fine. I will declare one variable data counter type I. I'm declaring one variable, and before going into the do loop, I will say
Hello sir.
count.
I have one
Before
doubt
going,
sir.
yeah, yeah. Tell me.
Sir, num is one variable, right?
Yeah, num is a parameter. Yeah, variable kind of thing. Yes,
Yes sir.
it's a
It is not
parameter.
not declared, right?
It's declared in a parameters, so it's like a variable only. If it is declared in a parameter, that is accessible inside the program.
Okay sir. Okay.
Okay, so counter. So I can say counter is equal to 1. Initially, I am putting value 1 into the counter.
Okay.
Okay. Then I will come into the do loop. I'll say write in the new line. I'll give a new line counter is equal to counter
Plus.
plus 1.
Okay.
So this
Sir,
is I'm incrementing.
Okay.
counter plus
Count
is not.
plus is not allowed.
Okay
Plus is
sir.
not allowed.
Okay sir.
Okay. Fine. So now, if you see here, counter is equal to 1. That means before coming to the do loop, I am assigning 1 here.
Yes.
Say for example, your user has entered 3.
0.
So
0
3,
sir.
if user has,
What about
which one? 0
0
means
sir?
it will not print anything. It will not print
Oh,
anything. The
okay.
cursor will
Okay.
not go into the do loop.
Okay
Okay.
sir.
So if the user has given 3 here, what will happen? It will write the counter.
Counter.
What is there in the counter?
One.
1
1.
is there. 1 is there. So 1 will be printed. Now
Okay
1
sir.
It's
plus
one.
1.
Two.
How much?
2.
1 plus 1? 2. 2
2.
will be stored in counter.
2 plus 1.
Again the loop will come. Yeah. So like that it will repeat. So save it, check it, and activate and execute the program. So now I'll give some 5, then
Yeah.
it will print from 1 to 5.
Okay.
Okay, so if I give some 10, it will print from 1 to 10, and so on. Okay,
Okay.
so now, so this is how you can make use of your do loop in the ABAP. Which one? This one. I didn't get. Yeah, and do. Do should be concluded with and do. So here, actually, C is counter equal to counter plus is not allowed, but add is a keyword. There is a keyword add 1 to counter. We can say add 1 to counter. This is how you can increment. That means either you can use this statement or either you can this statement. Both are
Okay.
incrementing. Okay.
Okay sir. Okay.
Okay, same program I will do in another way.
Okay, sir.
So now I have created another program with the same coding, everything. I have copied the previous program. So now if I remove this, what will happen? I removed num times, then what will happen? What is the output of this program?
Infinite
What?
loops, right?
It's a infinite loop.
Yes, sir.
Don't know how many times it should
How much time
repeat.
Yes, sir.
it will do?
It will go for it. Yeah, it will go for a task. So don't give the infinite loop. Okay.
Okay, sir.
If at all
Okay,
there
sir.
is an infinite loop, if at all you need to try to you want to give an infinite loop, somewhere you should come out of the loop. Okay. So now see, let us see how to give the loop. Now what you need to do here, after writing the counter, I will say if counter greater than or if equal to num
Break. Okay.
exit and if.
Sir, what
So what
about
I'm
break?
saying, break is not allowed here in do.
Okay, sir.
So in ABAP as such, break, there is no keyword break in ABAP.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what we are doing here, I'm writing the counter. If counter is equal to number, that means whatever the input given by the user, if that is equal to the counter, then come out of the infinite loop.
Okay.
Otherwise, this loop is running infinite time. So let us execute this program, save it, check it, activate, execute. So I'll give some inputs. So it will be printing. So this is how you can use your do with the exit command, or if also here you can also learn how to use the if statement. Okay, fine. So then now in the next program we will learn how to use a while loop.
Okay.
So now we have learned how to use the do loop. In the next program we'll learn how to use a while. And what is the difference between a do loop and while loop?
Sir, I know do while loop, sir. I don't know only do.
Okay, fine. The thing is, do loop generally
Do loop
what
is
it will, it's not condition specific. Do loop generally won't ask you for condition. If at all you are giving condition in the middle, that's your that means you need to take care. Okay, but while loop you should specify a condition. Okay, so now what I meant to say is, if I am saying while here, while I should specify a condition after while immediately. So what I say, while count less than or equal to num right counter. I don't want this if statement. Instead of end do, I will
And
say end while.
while.
This is my syntax. So this is less than, this is equal to. So both together less than or equal to. Okay. So I'll save. Which one? We are writing the counter, right? If the count, okay, fine. This is a counter. I need to give counter here. Okay. If the counter is less than number, we are writing the counter. We are incrementing the counter, or we are checking the again the loop. Save it. Check it. Activate. It's good. So we are getting the same result.
Yes, sir.
So is there anybody which are not having any programming background and unable to understand how the counter is incrementing, how the numbers are going to print? Please let me know. Do you know the right how the counter is getting incremented and these conditions?
Yes, sir.
You are aware of any basic programming, or this is the first time you are learning?
No, no, no.
No, sir.
No, sir. I know C, C++, Java.
Okay, fine. Then not an issue. And what about the others?
Yeah, I also know.
Everyone knows, sir.
Okay, fine. Then not an issue. Otherwise, I will explain how a counter increments and what's happening in and around. Fine. So then much work reduced from my side. Fine. So this is how you can use a while loop. This is how you can use the do loop. We have learned the do loop how to use. We have also learned the while loop how to use. Then next one is system variables. SAP has a lot of system variables. Okay, for example, now you are using a counter. You want, just now we have done a program. We are using a counter. With the help of the counter, we are printing the numbers.
Yes, sir.
Actually, SAP has a variable. The variable name is SY-index. There is a variable called SY-index. This is a variable. If this variable no need to increment, but it will give the it just acts like a counter without any increments. Okay. So like this, SAP has several system variables. So let us see the list what it will do. So I will say write SY-datum. SY-datum is a system variable which will give you the current date. What is the today? SY-datum, which will give you the current date. So I will execute what it is giving. 9/12 today's date. Yeah, today's date it was giving. So this is a system variable. You just given a variable, it's printing the date without any input. Similarly, SY-UZEIT. This is the current time. (1917-36). This time is wrong because your server is located in US. This is a US based server. So this time is that particular time. This is not our time. Okay, this is a server time.
And also the date is also wrong, right?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Then the SY-datum and UZEIT, these two stores the server date and server time. Yeah. Any
Okay,
questions?
sir. In that 12 line, last comma is there, right?
Yeah. Whenever you are writing two things in the same write statement. See, we are still continuing in the write statement only.
Yes, sir.
Date is separate variable, time is separate variable. In that case, separated by comma. Okay. At the end only you should put full stop.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
If you want to put the time in the new line, you can give like this.
Slash. Okay.
Yes, slash you can give. Fine. Then I'll give some other thing also. SY-CPROZ. SY-CPROZ. SY-REPID. These two system variables will store the current program name. What is the current program name which we are doing now?
System variables.
System variable.
No, program name is ZMTest06.
06.
Okay, the program you are saying about the program title.
Yes, sir.
This is the title of the program. System variables is the title of the program. Program name is ZMTest_06. So now these two variables, SY-SUBRC, SY-repeat, these will print current program name. Both are same. Both are same. Okay, then SY-UNAME.
The username.
Yeah, username. What is the current username which when at the time of logging in?
115.
So this is at the time of logging in. I have given user 115, right? User 115 I have given and logged in. So if I give SY-UNAME in my program now, it will print user 115. Okay, user 115. Then the next thing, Langu.
English.
So this is system login language. In which language we have logged in?
Yes.
It is saying EN, yeah, English. LINNO, Lino, or line number. Line number is 9. How come it is 9?
It starts from the
Calculate
system
from
variable.
yeah,
System
yeah
variable.
start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 9. U line. U line is underline.
Line.
Okay, and V line. V line is a vertical line. So underline, it is coming underline. Vertical line will come until the next line. So this is a vertical line. T code. T code means transaction code.
Transaction code.
To create the program which, so to create the program, which transaction became
SC38.
SC38. So this stores that one, SC38, and so on. There are so many system variables like this. Okay, all the system variables are there in a structure called SY-ST. Please make a note. The system variables are available in the structure SY-ST. In the structure SY-ST. The structure name is SY-ST. Okay. So if you want to look the structure, what you need to do? Open a new session. Go to the transaction SC11. Go to the transaction SC11.
Data dictionary.
Yeah, SC11 is for data dictionary. Press enter. So put the radio button on the database table. Type here SY-ST. Put it here. Click on display. This is a structure. If you can see, observe here, this is a structure. So this is having all the different system variables. Say for example, I have given a datum, right? So datum is available here. I have given SY-datum. Similarly, if you want to see the T code, you can also see here some different variables. All those variables I have given from this structure. Okay, so fine. If I want to give T code, okay, site T code I have given. So all the fields, all whatever I have given, are coming from this structure. Okay. So in your free time, try to give all the fields. Okay. So data means what? Current date of application server. T code means what?
Current
Current
transaction.
transaction code. Yeah. So whenever you get the time, what you do is you come to this structure, open an ABAP program and try to give and check what is there for each and every variable. Okay. Fine. Then coming to our program. So please make a note that after this, please make a note. There is a system variable SY-SUBRC. The system variable SY-SUBRC, SY-SUBRC. I will type. Just have a look. SY-SUBRC. SY-SUBRC. The SY-SUBRC stores 0 if the statement written above the SY-SUBRC executed successfully. So what I'm going to say here is tomorrow when we are writing some 1,000 lines of code or something, okay? So then what will happen if I want to check whether one statement has executed successfully or not, I will after writing the statement, I will check the SY-SUBRC value. If SY-SUBRC is 0, that means the statement is executed correctly. If SY-SUBRC is not equal to 0, that means my statement, whatever I have written, was not executed properly. Okay. And then you can also write down the, please make a note of the next point. SY-TABIX stores the internal table index. SY-TABIX TABIX stores the internal table index. As of now, we don't know what is the internal table. So we will go and see what is the internal table in the next classes. Okay. Then I will tell you what is the internal table index. So right now, leave the point. Just that means for your reference, when you are referring your notes later on, this will be useful.
Okay.
And next, SY index, SY hyphen index INDEX can be used as a counter. Can be used as counter in the loops. And next point you can make a note. SY LSIND list index. SY LSIND will return the list index. Okay, for basic report, list index value will be 0. For interactive report, list index value will be 1. So I will tell you what is the basic report, what is the interactive report later, because these are upcoming topics. The next topics will be these. So once I am discussing this, I will again tell you how the SY-TABIX will change, the SY index will change. So as of now, please make a note that for basic report, SY list index is 0. For interactive report, list index is 1. For basic report,
Will be 0.
Okay.
this is 0. For first interactive report, the value is 1. Okay, fine. So this is more than enough with regards to your system variables. I'll create one more small program. So from this program onwards, we will try to learn different syntaxes which were available in ABAP. So select the type executable program,
Save.
click on save. Local object. Now I will say parameters, name 1 of length 10.
Okay.
I want 10 digits length. Type C. C means character. Name means it will be in characters, right?
Yes.
So I'll give like this. Similarly, I'll give another name here. Name 2
Character
of length
10.
10.
Type C.
Type C. Save this, check this,
Activate.
and activate.
Exit.
See, saving, checking, and activating is compulsory in all the steps. Once your program is active, then only you can execute the program. So I'll say the name as SAP in first screen, ABAP in next screen. Okay, but I want the output as combine. That means I want to combine the name 1 and name 2 and put it into one variable. That is my requirement. Okay, we know how to add two numbers. If we want to add two numbers, we will say number 1 plus number 2 is equal to some other.
Yes, sir.
So this is same thing. This is same thing which is using with the characters. Okay. So now here what I will do, I will declare one data. Say name of length 20. Type C. I have declared one variable, and here I will write the syntax. Concatenate name 1
Plus name 2.
name 2 plus is not required.
Okay.
Name 1 name 2 into name 3. And you can say write, sorry, not name 3, we have given only name, right? So give only name. So write name. Save it, check it, and activate. Execute. I'll give here SAP, I'll give here ABAP, F8. I'm getting SAP ABAP. Okay, so this is how, like, whenever there are characters, you want to combine the characters together, you can use the concatenate syntax. Okay. Then I want to now the output is coming as SAP and ABAP without any gap, right? So I'm giving here SAP, I'm giving here ABAP. It is coming continuously, SAP ABAP. I want a space between SAP and ABAP. I want a one space. For this, you can say concatenate name1, name2 into name separated by space. Save it, check it, and activate. Execute. Say space is coming. Okay, fine. Then the next thing is, so we will try to, I will try to create one more program and then we'll stop for the day.
I have a doubt here.
Yeah.
Actually, we are giving a concatenate name1, name2 into same separated by space. If we specify space 10, it will move to 10 or what?
No.
Here we
It
can't
is
specify the
simple,
distance.
simple. Yeah. So I will tell you how to do that. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Then in the next program, we will learn the alignment. For example, I am saying name 1 of length 10 type C and number of length 10 number for, generally if you want to specify something in integer, if you want to declare a variable with the integer, don't specify the length, the system automatically will take the length.
Okay.
When you want to specify a character or numeric, we have different data types, right? Character, numeric, packet decimal, float, X string, string. We have different data types in ABAP. So in those, when you declare a variable with character or numeric, specify the length. So when you are declaring a variable as an integer or float, no need to specify the length. Fine. So I have declared like this. Save it. And I will also write. I will also use a write statement. Write. I will say name 1, color 7. In the bottom I will say in the new line, I will say number, some color, some for, give any color. Save it, check it, and activate. Execute. Name I will give SAP and number I will give 1 to 3. I will execute. What is the difference you observed in this? What is the difference between a character and what is the difference between a character and integer you have observed?
Actually, what happens in integer is, for integer, the default value is 8 zeros, I guess, right? 8 zeros. So what happens is it will print the 5 zeros first and then the remaining value is printed.
You see 5 zeros are not printed here, right?
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Character is taking array.
Which one? No, actually what my expectation is, when I observe, characters are
Taken
left aligned, numbers are right aligned by default. This is by default. SAP will take care of this. When you declare a parameter which is of character, and when you declare a parameter which is of integer, so then whenever you are typing, then itself your typing will begin from
left hand.
right, your left hand side. Whereas whenever you are typing the number,
Right.
your typing will start from your right hand side. Similarly, when you are printing also, see, I have given color to show you the space available. So this much space is available to print a character. For characters, how much space we have taken? Total space 10. Okay. So 10 spaces are available to print a character. but only we are giving 4 letters. Remaining 6 is a gap. Okay. Similarly, integer. So all these things is gap, and this is only one digit default value. Default value is 0 for the integer, so 0 is getting printed. Okay. So by default, SAP will take care of this alignment
Okay.
because the number should always be on your
Right hand.
right align, so that you can make the totals easily. Because if you found some statements and all, your amounts will be there, after which your total should come. So to carry out the totals, number should always be right aligned. SAP will take care of that one. But even though if you want to make character right align, number left align, how to do it? So here you can say, so character will be generally
Left align.
left aligned. So I will say here right justified, so that the character now come towards shift its behavior towards the right side,
Okay.
and number
Left justified.
left justified also.
Okay.
So now this is coming in the
Right justified.
right justified. This is left
Left
justified.
justified. Okay.
So now there is one more keyword. So see, this is the total space available to print this. I want to print the variable, whatever the content, whatever I'm going to print in the middle. In the middle, I want to print. I want to leave some space here. I want to leave space here. I want to align it in the middle. So for that, I will use the keyword centered. If I use the keyword center,
It will come.
whatever you give the input, that will come in center of the total space. So it is coming in the center of the space.
Okay.
Okay. So like this, the alignments will be there. So more details we'll discuss in the next class, and maybe tomorrow I can put a class for Chetan, so other people, those who are interested, those also can join. Okay.
At what time,
I
sir?
will let you know that. Yeah, that's what I will. I need to discuss the timing with the management people. Then I need to intimate you. Otherwise, management will directly call you tomorrow.
Okay.
Fine then. Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you tomorrow. Yep. Yep. Bye.